And welcome everyone, Mon here. Awesome. We're having a look at Monolith Demo. So it is a sci-fi, as well as it will be, the full game will be released in about 2 weeks' time on the 11th of October. Yeah, gosh, it's already October. My gosh. So we play as Tessa Carter, who's accompanied by an unusual friend. She will soon learn more about herself than in this foreign environment she desperately tries to escape. So let's check it out. This looks promising. Pilot's crap, though. Yeah, take my words back.
Shh, please don't get up yet.
What happened?
You were in a coma. Can you remember your name?
No. Yes, I'm Tessa.
Good. Do you know what happened?
Oh, my head. It's like it's been split in two. Was I in an accident?
Yes. Can you remember any of it?
Not really. I know I woke up in a sleeping pod.
Then tell me everything you do remember from the start.
I was freezing. That's the first thing I noticed. That's when I knew something was wrong.
Day 1, the accident.
It's not reacting! Oh. What? Mark? Mark! Where are you? Something's wrong here. Have we crashed? Oh, my whole body hurts. His sleeping pod is empty. He probably got woken up by the system after the crash and must have ran to the cockpit. He could have woken me up too. I should look for him and... ow! Oh! Damn it, I'm stuck. All I can move is my arm.
Sorry, I've got so much to say. I really have got so much to say. Okay, move the cursor over an object in the scene. If it changes its appearance, you can interact with the object by left-clicking. Use the magnifying glass at the bottom left or the spacebar to view all the interactable or active objects in the scene. Okay, so this is a point and click, all right? But now I've noticed some discrepancies. So, I mean, that pilot was pretty good when they were trying to come land, right? But how in the space time continuum do you hit the only rock in space and then still able to dodge between like buildings, trees, and all that jazz. Another thing I've noticed that obviously the game is unfinished, and I'm hoping by the time I release it's going to be way better, because this character doesn't look anything like the Tessa that we actually saw in the beginning. This character has blue eyes. All right, Tessa, the one that woke up from a coma, has got brown and completely different facial structure, hair, you name it. But anyway, I digress. Let's play. Okay, so space.
The opening mechanism is blocked. No way to get it to work. Great.
Oh. Let's grab a shard.
Sharp and pointy. I have to be careful with it.
Okay, open the inventory with the button at the bottom right. With the right mouse button, right click on the object to examine it, and left click to pick it up. And move the cursor over an object. All right. Coolio. What about the
cover
headdress?
is torn. I can see the foam padding. Pulled out a large piece.
Why, thank you. You can also combine inventory items. Okay, cool. So let...
Yes, that works. Now I can hold it without cutting myself.
Yeah, that's generally what we were planning on doing.
Come on. I have to get out of here.
And she's not like cutting her stomach open at all. Sorry, I can't take this seriously at all. This is just too funny.
First
it's
of
good.
all, I need to get my spacesuit on. It's freezing.
Alright.
So that's why it's cold. The nitrogen tubes have burst and they're freezing everything. I'm definitely not dressed for the occasion.
No, ma'am, you
Cold
are
enough
not.
As it is, I should probably wait on this. Mark? Cockpit, this is Tessa. Mark, can you hear me? Cockpit, this is Tessa. No reply. That either means there's a technical problem or Mark is... I need to get to the cockpit now.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, click on the ground to move Tessa. Double-clicking on the floor on an object will make Tessa run. If you double-click on an exit like a door, this action will be executed immediately. Oh, that's good.
That's Mark's cryopod. Looks like it's intact and unharmed. But there's no sign of him. This pipe leads to a tank where cooling fluid is filtered. It must have burst in the crash. The sieve might be useful, even when it's taken apart.
All right.
That's Mark's cryopod. Cockpit for Tessa. No reply from Mark. There's disinfectant inside that we have to use before going into cryosleep. Easily flammable. I should be glad if I didn't wake up as a human torch. If I pull this lever, the stuff would pour out onto the ground.
All right.
Damn it. This is worse than I thought. Why did we crash? The guidance system should have been able to prevent it from happening.
All
At
right.
least it's not smoking as much up here. Mark and I can fix this. I'm sure. We have to fix this. Mark? The cockpit is blocked by Rebel. Maybe he's injured and trapped in there. At least that would explain why he isn't responding. Okay, Tessa. What to do? Maybe go at it from the outside?
You need your suit on, babe.
Great. Standard color, standard size, standard contents. Empty. The cables are broken and the insulation is gone. I have to be careful. This pipe transports nitrogen, which is freezing the locker from the back. It is controlled via a valve.
Okay, we'll definitely turn it off.
That might have stopped the nitrogen.
Yeah, that's then.
Locked. You can see a lock at the front with an almost round keyhole.
First go to all the other
The console
things.
is broken. I think I know how to repair it, but I need my suit or I'm toast.
Alright.
No nosy neighbors in sight, but I should put on the spacesuit as long as I can't be sure if it's in the locker next to the sleeping pods.
Absolutely, we'll go there now. And then let's have a look at the debris.
That's a lot of debris. There should be something there that I could use. A thin, pointy piece of metal. A few bolts. I'll just take all of it.
Thank you, love. Awesome, awesome. Okay, let's have a look where else we can go. There's a card reader, and then let's grab some insulation.
The hull is torn. I can see the insulating foil, but I can't get it out.
Let's check out the card reader.
The card reader for the hold door. I need an ID card to use it. That's the door to the hold, but it won't open. I need to find another.
And cockpit is, we can't get to the cockpit, but everything else. All right, let's go back. Beautiful.
Damn, it's been exposed to the cold for too long. The ice is preventing me from opening it. It won't just thaw on its own.
Okay.
There's disinfectant inside that... A detached metal bar. I can't reach it.
I didn't see that earlier.
There's no more nitrogen coming out, and I wouldn't mind if it stayed that way.
Yeah, well, that's the plan, babe. All right. There's nothing else in the debris, I take it.
The rest is junk.
Well, why can't we
I could try
take the
cutting out the
insulation?
insulating foil, but how?
All right. With a metal piece, or...
The rest is junk. Sometimes you just have to break things even more before you can repair them.
Okay, cool. Okay, insulation foil. Maybe...
The cables are broken and the insulation... I know. Work safety is priority number 1. Later, maybe. Ha! It's just as Confucius says. The woman who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. Or at least she would, if she could. They're too heavy just to pick them up. I have to get to the cockpit from the outside.
All right. Broken console, and then the door, and then the hatch. Maybe we can use some of the weird stuff we've got on us.
Locked. You can see a lock at the front with an almost round keyhole.
All right.
Locked. No chance.
You definitely need the key. All right. What happens if I do that?
Done. I've had to improvise a lot of bowls in the past few years, and I think this one is my second best.
All right. And then...
I should be able to use this to collect and transport the disinfectant.
Okay. And now we take the disinfectant and throw it on the locker.
It's no use.
Oh, really?
There's no more nitrogen coming out. The ice is too thick and sturdy to just scratch it away.
So we need to burn it, right? Okay, so how about we set this damn thing on fire, blow her up.
Oh, that was easier than I expected. Finally.
All right. Thought she would have blown up.
This should hopefully thaw the ice if I have enough fuel.
There we go.
It's working!
Oh, hell's bells. That was quite a lot of ice.
Oh, that's nice. So comfy and warm. Watch out, foreign planets. You can't scare me anymore. Well, at least not with cold temperatures. But I won't put the helmet on until I go outside. There's something in these pockets. Keys, matches, and... our company's ID card. But the name on it is... Melissa Luna? Who's that? But that's definitely me in the picture. So this company can send rockets through space but then prints the wrong name on my ID card? No wonder we crashed if they can't even get that right. Before I start looking for Mark again, I should write down my experiences on my ID card's logbook. Well, IMC's accident protocol requires me to do so, and we've definitely had an accident. I'll just use this one.
Random. Okay, you can open the logbook at the bottom right to read the events so far. If you find additional ID tags, you can open and read their contents as well. Okay, cool.
Strange. This data is pretty similar to mine. It's almost a complete match. But the numbers and the date of birth are shifted by one. 1 day, 1 month, 1 year. But the biometric data is correct. I'm sure the picture is wrong. And the other thing is a coincidence? I don't recognize the name, though. Weird.
Is a little. All right.
I shouldn't be wasting my time with this. Examine...
All right. Let's use the key in the hatch. Get that done.
Perfect fit. Ah, a toolbox. I mean,
Oh, we'll be
I hope
needing
it's
that.
a strange packet with an interstellar radio device.
Let us hope. Remember, by that right-clicking on an inventory item, you can examine or interact with it. Okay. Oh, cool. Right. That's pretty actually cool.
What do we have here? Screwdriver, sealant foam, and a blowtorch.
Oh, that's cool.
I need to insert the cables into the sockets to make the door work again. There's a lamp for each socket to show if it's receiving enough electricity.
All right. Okay, so that one's right. All right, there we go.
Okay, the cables are where they should be. Now I can try the outer door again. I'm excited to see what's out there. Or I would be if I wasn't in this situation.
Okay, before we go out, I want to...
The card reader for the hold door.
Oh, babe, I thought we had it out. All right.
Access denied.
Strange. That's my card, and the bioscanner should confirm that it's me, and that I have access. Something isn't right here.
Very interesting. Yeah, are we sure that we've done everything? I just want to double check here.
A detached... I...
Blowtorch. Maybe throw...
No. A detached metal bar.
No.
I...
Okay, let's try welding torch. Certainly not. Alright, let's go outside and have a look. Okay.
I'd better put on the helmet, just to be sure.
Yes, please.
I hope the door survived the crash. Yes! It's seen better days, but it's open.
Alright.
No. Oh, just barren rock. All gray and dead. I was hoping for a world thriving with interesting flora and fauna. That looks pretty bad. And here I was thinking we'd be able to fix it. Where even are we? Was this planet our destination, or did we go off course? And what even is our mission? My head is spinning. I can't even remember our mission. Must have been quite the crash. Or maybe the disinfectant was out of date. Nothing. Nothing at all. No buildings, lights, roads, just nothing. A barren wasteland. Maybe our mission was to explore a newly found, boring planet and collect samples. A planet like this one. I mean, foreign planets are always exciting, but under the circumstances. Oh, Mark, of course. Nothing stirring in the cockpit, but he has to be there. Where else could he be? I need to get in there somehow.
Interesting.
The TAC-92's wreck. If I could only remember how it crashed.
You were in a cryopod, babe. How would you remember?
The cockpit's braces connecting it to the fuselage are still intact, as far as I can tell. But it's hanging to the side quite a bit. I'd better just leave it as is.
Alright.
This panel allows us to service the instruments behind it. The mechanism to open it is on the right. You usually activate it from the cockpit, so there has to be a way through.
There's a huge abyss.
Rocks as far as the eye can see. And some smoke. But that's probably just from the planet's volcanic activity. There seems to be plants over there. I can see something green. Some silver lining at least. That means there could be water, food, and maybe even life.
Alright.
I can't see anything in there. Just some... Mark has to... The welder isn't lit. Good. That works. The light's on. I can't reach it.
Alright. Then... Alright.
The TAC-92's wreck.
So there's fire, and then we also have this box that we can have a look at.
It's still smoldering a bit, but it shouldn't explode now, and the fire should go out by itself. Soon. This used to be part of the landing gear. There are a few parts scattered inside. A large large hook that sealed the maintenance hatch during the flight. Must be pretty sturdy. And the lever to open the hatch. Both made from heat-proof ceramics.
Oh, this is good. Alright. So let's go and get some metal.
Yes,
That'll work.
I can reach it with that.
Whoa. Okay, let's see what we can do. Lever. Maybe that? What?
This panel allows us to... The mechanism to open it is on the right. You usually activate it from the cockpit, so... there. The cockpit's braces connecting it to the fuselage are still intact, as far as I can tell. But it's hanging to the side quite a bit. I'd better just leave it as is.
Alright. What else is there?
Where the hell
planets.
are we?
Babe, only you and I would know. Alright. Well, let's try screwdriver with a pole.
I can't combine or fix
Oof.
them.
Metal bolt.
I have to combine something before I can weld. The TAC-92's wreck.
Not 100% sure, really.
I can't combine or...
Alright. We do have sealant. No, but that's sealing foam. No. A metal piece. What do we do with this?
I can't get enough leverage with this. I should extend it before I try.
Aha. Alright, so that's the
A
one.
bit wobbly. If I could fasten it properly, the pole would have a pointed flat edge that I could use.
No, don't go anywhere. Just stay there. So then...
This helmet
weld it.
isn't equipped with welding goggles, but it should at least keep my eye... Not a bad weld seam for a beginner. I suppose Mark would say otherwise. Show off.
Alright, beautiful. And now we take this pointy metal...
This is where the mechanism should be. Come on. Mark would have been able to help me here.
Are you sure Mark
As
exists?
if. Yes, I knew it. There's a passage to the cockpit.
Right, now how do we get there?
The mounts on this panel look solid. I have to try it. Unpleasant, but unavoidable. Carefully now.
Ooh, that just freaks me out completely. I mean, you can see the whole cockpit
Mark!
shift.
What? Nobody here. Did he just leave me behind? No, he would never do that. He would only go if he knew I wasn't in danger. And this is better than finding his body lying around. Wherever he is, we need help to get away from here. After breaking down, the first thing we need to do is send out an emergency signal. I hope someone will receive it. The earlier I get it done, the better. Mark has to wait. Right. Emergency signal. I need that console over there. Mark's logbook. Didn't he take it with him? Or
Alright, so
I
now
should
we've
try
got...
transmitting an emergency signal.
Alright, let's see what is interactable. So it's
I don't
the
think all these
monitors?
flashing lights are a good sign.
No, generally not, babe.
It won't turn on. Probably no power. The power cells for the cockpit are behind the cover below. I should try transmitting an emergency. The power cell slots are behind it.
Alright, so where is our...
In hindsight, a screwdriver was probably the most obvious solution. But I didn't want to wear it out needlessly.
Alright.
I don't believe it. The power cells are empty. Mark explained to me how to properly utilize any residual charge. All slots have to be filled. I remember that much. But I have to rearrange the cells. If I relay the remaining energy to the communication transmitters, I might just be able to create a signal. But I'd also have to somehow broadcast the signal, and I need the control console for that. So both console and the comms need to be supplied with energy.
Alright. Is that right? What
The
symbol is
symbol
that?
for the ship's outer sensors.
Oh no, we don't want that. Right. And
That's
this
the
is?
symbol for the communication transmitters. They're drawing energy from two cells.
And then that
The
is?
symbol for the heating. They're drawing energy from two cells. That's the symbol for the display, so the console's up here in the cockpit. It won't work as long as there's no power.
Alright, so that one must go there. This one must go there.
Okay, the communication device and the display have as much energy as I can give them. Let's hope it works.
Agreed, babe, agreed.
Still works. Right then. Communication. Emergency signal.
How would I know? Infrared, UV rays, Bluetooth. Let's go UV.
Low energy. Emergency signal cannot be activated.
Alright.
Low
Infrared.
energy. Low energy.
Alright, then
Low
microwaves.
energy. Emergency signal.
Damn it! Do
All right.
something! You could at least make a little noise! If only Mark was here. I need more power to send an emergency signal. Which means... power cells. There should be some in the hold.
You're kidding me, right?
The door to the hold. It's still powered. I hope there are some full powers, even if it's just a simple more locked. The card reader needs an ID card and an access code.
Oh, bloody hell.
This
Yeah, we're
card
gonna-
isn't authorized for the cargo hold. I'm sure Mark is authorized with his ID card.
Alright, so let's
Mark's
investigate.
logbook. An old version. But he likes things retro. Maybe I can find some answers in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not completely intact anymore. I'll remove the ID card. Then I can read the entries in my logbook.
Sweet! Alright.
An ID card of the intergalactic... There's a picture of me on it. Don't let me down.
And then we will probably need to find a code.
Accepted. Oh, it requires further authentication? There's security and then there's paranoia. I need the key code that Mark set.
All right. And then $37, $20, $21. No, wait. 300721. ID 20. So how does one read his... There we go, personal. Mission to start, day 4. We're just going to scan. Landing point missed. Both participants complain of aching limbs and memory lapses, possible after effect of cold sleep. Nevertheless, very unusual for a short time in the cryosleep. Goal, scouting the surface for possible camp, determine air and ground perimeters, departure planned on day 6. On day 6, problems with energy. Solar panels set up, limb pain no longer acute, memory lapses persist. Danger increases, orientation difficult at greater distance, rocky terrain storm. Day 7, sleepless night, memory of mission, reason difficult. Vague memory of attack, analysis of environment, work on energy problem. Mission to P4M2 started. All systems normal, power and thrust at full. Bone structure intact, reason for... Alright. Oh, day 8. Analysis of viability on planets, air breathable negative, water present positive, food present positive sparse, working on energy problem. Day 9. Energy problem fixed, fully charged not possible, memory gaps persist. Suspicion about reason for illness. Leak found in tube of fluid for cold sleep, damage or puncture site. Too accurate for accident. Analysis of fluid. Deviation identified as cause of illness. Unconditional review of sample on return. Day 10. Not enough resources for travel without cryosleep. Cryosleep fluid filtered. Should be harmless. Memory lapse continue. Departure in the next few days. Day 11. Storm. Retreat to rock cave. Protocol is discontinued. No energy. Day. Definition to day. Day. Came out of cave system 5 days ago. Power supply was damaged again and now works sporadically. Work continues. Memory gaps remain. Day Y+1. Energy supply ensured. Energy cells permanently damaged. Full recharge not possible. Fly to next marked and accessible planet and system. Day Y+2. Departure from P4M2. Destination P2 of solar system. Actual destination of mission unknown. Okay. Personal information, Tessa Carter. So what would be the...
I need the key code that Mark set.
I wouldn't know.
I'm definitely not going to just guess the code. Mark hates passwords and codes. It must be something he could remember easily.
It's 12490 or 0. 12490. That's 20149. All right.
I need the key code.
Oh, 2019.
Mark
Never
secured
mind.
it with his ID number. How can someone so forgetful fly a spaceship?
I'm in. But what is all this stuff? I should stay away from it. But all the technical equipment is down there. Most importantly, the power cells. And with it, my only hope of sending out an emergency signal.
All right. Hence we have ceiling foam.
It won't work while the gas is coming out with this much force.
All right. Let's blow us up.
I'm not sure what this stuff is. It might be flammable.
All right, and then...
That's no use.
All right, well, what else can we do?
I could release the gas here if it wasn't all collected at the bottom.
Oh, so we can get across. All right.
Tank number 1 is still about 40% full and emptying very slowly. It's going to take hours for all the gas to release. Tank number 2 is filled with carbon dioxide. It's about 1.2% full and stable. Looks like it wasn't damaged in the crash. If I open tank 2, the gas will be gone within minutes.
What does that mean?
Yes, it's pushing the strange gas up, but there's still something coming through the leak.
Oh, shit.
Yes, it's pushing the strange gas up, but there's still something coming through the leak.
Okay, and then what about opening tank 1? Now we open tank 2.
Yes, it's pushing the strange gas up, but there's still something coming through the leak.
All right. I gotcha. Okay. So we open the tank 1. There we go. Then we take the ceiling foam. Ceiling foam.
I can't stop the gas from coming in with this.
Then open
I
tank
hope the
2.
carbon dioxide will push the gas up now, but I shouldn't be here when that happens.
Four or 5 minutes should be enough. But after that, I need to ventilate the room well.
4 to 5 minutes later.
It worked! Mark isn't down there either, but neither's his body, so that's good. Did he get ejected? Did he leave? If so, where to? Pull yourself together, Tessa. So what? He's not here. You can manage on your own. All you need for an emergency signal are power cells.
And let's pop down and have a look.
Goodness. Lots of junk, but no power cells. What now? What's this? Oh, a Cognitive Observation Research Entity, or CORE for short. We use these things to reach places we can't get to ourselves. They can fly, scan, send data, and are equipped with a speech module. I need an ID card to activate the drone. Maybe it could help me out of this situation. And even if it can't, at least I'll have someone to talk to. Then I can complain to Core while I'm starving.
Unit activated. Assigned to Melissa Luna, Explorer. Good day. Core ready to assist you, Miss Luna.
Incorrect. Tessa Carter, that's my name.
Name change, Tessa Carter. Confirmed. I am glad to be of service, Ms. Carter. What are your orders?
Where should we begin?
That's a cool little gadget.
9 leaks, 4 hull breaches, 2 broken beams, 14.
1 broken spaceship, 1 survivor. Maybe 2. I hope so anyway. That's all that matters now.
What is your primary objective, miss?
For you to stop being so formal with me. Just call me Tessa.
Of course, altering linguistic database, Tessa.
Right. The next objective is to send out an emergency signal. But I can't do that without power cells, and I have to find Mark, so basically, if I want to get us out of this mess, I've solely got primary objectives.
I do not have access to the ship's database. Who is Mark?
Mark Bennett, about 30 years old, pilot and mechanic. We're the TAC 92's crew.
Registered. What is the status of your immediate surroundings?
Well, I have to take a closer look.
My scanners could help in examining your surroundings.
Good idea. Do that.
Nine leaks, 4 hull breaches.
I know this thing's broken. I meant the surroundings. Let's just scan it outside.
Confirmed.
All right, so use the button at the bottom right to let Core scan the room and tell you the results. The result of the scan at a location may change without the story. Oh, throughout the story. All right, so let's let it scan.
The tanks have been emptied completely, and there is nothing of use in the crates. Whatever we are going to find on the planet, we can probably store it here.
Well, that's good to know. Okay, let's do another scan. He's kind of like our cheat sheet.
The cockpit
probably
is unstable and could break off. It will not, however, drag the rest of the ship down into the abyss with it. At least as long as there is no tornado or earthquake. In that case, the TAC 92 would fly again.
Core, please.
Until it would crash on the bottom of the chasm. Analyzing atmosphere outside the ship. Result, similar to Earth's atmosphere, breathable for humans. You can take
Wow.
off the helmet, Tessa.
Good. I prefer it this way.
Smells slightly burnt, but with the wind coming from over there, it kind of smells like stagnant water. Better than this canned air anyway.
All right, let's get him to scan.
Here's the plan. We look for life, for some water and food, of course. And maybe keep our eyes peeled for any buildings or anything useful. No idea how long I'm gonna have to survive out here.
The
Indefinitely.
Intergalactic Mining Corporation should have already sent out a search party.
I doubt it. Mark and I are just the advance guard, and it's not unusual for us not to be able to send reports. We don't have a set route either. They'll start looking for us eventually. And by then, I'll probably be talking to a volleyball.
My database has given me the meaning of volleyball, but I do not understand what it has to do with this crash.
It's just something I thought of. I mean, never mind. We haven't got time for this. Please scan our surroundings.
Scanning. Scan complete. Scan radius of about 400 meters. No signs of relevantly sized life forms. No artificial constructs or buildings.
Relevantly sized? And what size is relevant to you?
Anything bigger than a fully grown male Balinese toucan.
A what?
A male Balinese toucan. Their average size in all dimensions roughly represents that of the average-sized, fully grown earthen life form.
You're joking, right?
Statistics are not a joke.
Well, that doesn't help me. Compare the data to something I know. No more than 8 letters.
Equivalent to a medium-sized dog with a deviation of 0.9%. Equivalent to a chicken 49.9% larger than average. Equivalent to exactly 11 hedgehogs.
To recap, a Balinese toucan is roughly the size of 1.5 chickens. Any more data?
The environment is mostly comprised of stone. Water and simple flora can also be detected behind the landing zone.
No signs of Mark? Damn. My mineral samples can wait. We should look for water and plants.
New
All right.
data! I am registering a weak but repeating radio signal.
Where is it coming from?
It originates from the planet's surface. The signature is inconclusive.
Could it be coming from the Intergalactic Mining Corporation?
The possibility of that lies at 29%.
Can you locate it?
I can only ascertain a rough direction. To interpolate a position, we would have to get closer.
I guess I don't really have a choice. Let's see what's behind it. Maybe it's a distress signal from Mark.
I'm not too sure Mark actually exists. I don't know, but I get that feeling.
Incredible. I know why I love my job. Without it, I wouldn't be able to see things like this. We
All right,
followed the
Missy, not so
correct
close to the
progression.
edge there.
These must be the plants you were talking about. Well, they're not flowers, Core, let me tell you. More of a smelly swamp.
I do not categorize flora and fauna by their feel-good factor, unless you wish to update my software accordingly. In that case, I would request the following hardware as well. Arms.
Okay, forget it. At least it's not just rocks again. What are those tiny lights?
Small life forms.
Interesting. A good sign there might be more to this planet. If we flew over this place with the TAC-92 before we crashed, could something have fallen from the ship that's now emitting the signal?
Theoretically. But the ship's inventory was complete, so the signal I am receiving cannot originate from a technical device known to us.
We can't get any closer. We need to get down there.
You could slide and climb down those rocks there, but they are quite steep and porous, so you could not get back up again.
So a one-way ticket then.
My recommendation: remaining within the TAC-92. The ship's hull offers protection and Mark could return. Then you would no longer be on your own. It would be easier for you to find water together, as well as finding a way which allows for a return to the ship.
But then we still won't be able to send the emergency signal. We should find out what that signal is that you're receiving.
Agreed.
All right.
Core, locate the signal and calculate the distance.
Scan initiated.
I want a core.
Signal detected. Calculating. Calculated distance, 9.4 kilometers. Possible deviation up to 21%.
So about 10 kilometers, or about walking distance of 2 hours. In the summer, with shorts, with an ice cream. On a foreign planet with unknown dangers and terrain, wearing a spacesuit, though, might take a little bit longer.
Including these factors, I calculate a walking time between 9 and 11 hours with a high probability of death.
As long as we find something capable of sending a distress signal at the end, I even prefer some interesting trail over a yellow brick road. What is that? Cord, do you see that? Record.
Confirm. A pulsating light. Recording started.
What was it?
I could not detect any pattern and no repetition. It seemed to be completely random.
And it came from the same direction as the signal. Okay, I've got to go there. Core, will the sun be setting anytime soon?
In about 3 Earth hours. Compared to the Earth, days are slightly shorter here. However, so are the nights.
I see. We'll spend the night on the ship and set out tomorrow.
Information. There are about 3 to 4 days worth of sustenance readily available here for you, if you would like to wait for Mark.
I don't know if Mark is lying around somewhere all messed up, or if he's looking for help, or if he's the one sending out that signal. Even if I ration my supplies, they'll be gone at some point. And if there's still no sign of Mark by then, I'm going to have to leave here. Then I'd have to brave the dangers of an unknown planet with hardly any supplies left. No, I think it's best I leave when I feel like it, and not wait until I can't put it off any longer. We're leaving tomorrow morning.
Confirmed.
And there we go. That is the demo. As mentioned, it will be releasing... Well, the demo was released on the 29th of... Can't be. The game actually releasing on the 29th of September, even though Steam says it's being released on the 11th of October. I'd probably go with what Steam says. This probably could have been a little bit of an older demo. But yeah. So the developer is Animation Arts, and I actually seem to enjoy it, even though that there were some discrepancies and they did make me laugh. I pay attention to details, so yes. I mean, that's okay. But I really enjoyed it. I thought it was quite fun, and I hope you did too. Well, it's just something new to bring to the channel and something for you new to enjoy. Alright guys, let me know what you think down in the comments section, and please take it easy wherever you are. Peace and love. Mon out.